Hi guys, we're going to watch a video before watching our Scholastic News. Go ahead and get your Scholastic News that says beach glass. Beach glass. Here is our video.
Save our seas. Oceans are big, blue, and beautiful. They cover most of our planet. But the ocean is more than just a fun place to play. Our oceans are home to thousands of plants and animals. You might see some of them on your trip to the beach. Many others live in deep and hard-to-reach places. And humans eat some of those plants and animals. So the oceans are an important place for us to get food. The oceans also keep the planet from getting too hot or too cold. Ocean waves carry warm water to cold places and cold water to hot places. That keeps our planet's temperature just right. The oceans are important to plants, animals, and people. But the oceans are fragile too. That means they can be easily harmed. So how can we keep them safe? Here are 3 ways you can help. First, watch your trash. Plastic pollution is a huge problem for our oceans. When plastic gets into the water, it breaks into tiny little pieces. Those pieces don't go away. They stay in the ocean for hundreds of years. Animals can eat them and get sick. And who wants to go swimming around a bunch of trash? So clean up after yourself. Don't throw anything in the water, not even food or gum. And try to cut back on how much plastic you use and throw out. Even if you put your trash in a garbage can, it can blow out and end up in the ocean. Look for reusable items instead. Second, let the seashore be. When you're at the beach, you're going to see a lot of cool animals, plants, shells, and rocks. You might want to take one home as a souvenir, but leave it alone. Animals and plants are living things, not toys, and they might need those rocks and shells for homes. Besides, if everyone took a little piece of the beach away, there would be nothing left. If you see something really cool at the seashore, take a photo instead. You can look at that anytime you want. The last way to help is to spread the word. Tell your friends and family that you want to keep the oceans clean and healthy. You can write letters to local leaders or call them to let them know that you think it's important. In some places, you can volunteer with groups to clean up the beach. Tell people why you think the oceans are important, and who knows, they might want to help out too. The oceans are important to every living thing on our planet, so let's work together to keep them healthy. Together, we can save our seas.
All right guys, together we can save our seas. So I hope everyone got out their newspaper. Beach of glass. Very good. Now you saw on the video how we can help. Well, we're making an Earth Day poster today. Maybe you can hang it up in your window so people, when they go on their walks, they can see it and realize that today is Earth Day. That would be a great way to help and spread the word. All right, beach glass, beach of glass. A beach in California is covered in beautiful pieces of sea glass. They are smooth, not sharp. They look like jewels, and they used to be trash. How did this happen? I wonder why they're not jagged. How did they get smooth? Do you have an idea? Let's open up to page 2. We always check out our caption. Read it with me. People call this beach Glass Beach. Wow, that's a lot of glass. The main title, Trash or Treasure. At one beach, the ocean turned pieces of trash into beautiful stones. As you read, think about whether this beach should be protected. Okay, should we keep this beach for everyone to enjoy? 100 years ago, garbage trucks didn't go to houses to pick up trash. Instead, people took their garbage to the beach and left it there? Oh no. People took all kinds of junk to the beach, like broken dishes, old bottles, and cars. That made one beach in California a big mess, as you can imagine. About 50 years ago, things changed. That's really not that long ago. I'm 53, okay? So 3 years before I was born, after I was born. People learned that garbage was bad for the ocean. They started to clean up that beach. They took away the big pieces of metal and old cars, but they left behind a lot of pieces of sharp, broken glass. Ooh, that sounds dangerous. Subtitle, Ocean at Work. The glass stayed on the beach, but it changed. For years, ocean waves crashed into the beach. The sand and the water rubbed against the sharp edges of the glass and made them smooth, like natural sanding. How when we want to redo furniture, we sand it down with sandpaper, takes off all the old gunk, so it's nice and smooth. That's what the beach did naturally. The sand and the waves crashing against it made our rock glass smooth. The ocean and sand turned those pieces of broken glass into sea glass. The sea glass sparkles in the sun like millions of shiny jewels. Subtitle, page 3, Disappearing Glass. Why do you think it's disappearing? You're right, it's so beautiful people are trying to take it home with them. Now people come from all over to see the beautiful beach, but there's a problem. People don't just look at the sea glass. Some people take pieces home as souvenirs. So a treasure you get when you're on a trip to remember it, a souvenir. All that beautiful glass is starting to disappear. The people who take sea glass say they're not doing anything wrong. The glass used to be trash. They say it belongs to anyone who wants it. Think that's true? Other people disagree. They say the glass should be left alone. They want people to be able to come and see the beautiful beach for years to come. Nature turned a pile of trash into a beautiful treasure. What should happen next? By Blair Rainsford. What do you think? Should people be allowed to take the sea glass? Yes or no? Go ahead and debate this in your home. Maybe talk about it with mom and dad. See how they feel. Do they feel the same as you or differently? Our sidebar today is called Sea Glass Colors. The different colors of sea glass on the beach come from different kinds of trash. Red, the taillights of cars, that's funny. Blue, from old medicine bottles. That's how medicine used to come back in the day, in blue bottles. Green, from perfume bottles. So cool. All right. You've heard those 3 words before, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. You're going to read about each one, but you really ought to know it by now. But double check and read it because it might have new information in it. We learn new things every day. Then answer the questions, okay? You also have your reading checkpoint. What do you do after you fill this in on your own? That's right, use your resource to confirm your answers. All right, we want to get 100%, and we can because we have all the answers right here. You also have phonics today. Go ahead and tear out the next page, which is 191 and 192. It's about homonyms, okay? The definition is in the corner here. Homonyms are words that sound alike, but have different spellings and meanings. So right and write. I have a right hand, R-I-G-H-T, but I can write on paper, W-R-I-T-E. They sound the same, but they're spelled differently and they have different meanings. They're homonyms. So you are going to do this side, and once again, all you have to do is circle. I'm not expecting you to write the words again. Just circle the answer. I can tell who's watching the videos and following directions because you wouldn't believe this, probably about half of our class are actually doing the extra work, writing it all out, which is so silly because I clearly say what you have to do. So all you have to do is listen and it'll save you time. So just circle. Then on the back, once again, all you have to do is circle, and on the bottom, match your homonyms. All right? Well, I hope you've had a fun day at Camp Green Lake, and stay healthy and happy and take care of our earth.